You're listening to the Productive Therapist Podcast, the world's greatest and most brilliant resource for busy therapists who'd rather be laying on a beach in Hawaii. Every week we share helpful tips on where to put what, how to do this, that, and the other, and the best way to get your ducks in a row. And now here's your host, licensed therapist, head nerd, and productivity Yoda, Uriah Guilford.
Hello. Thanks so much for listening to the podcast today. I have something fun to share with you. So last week I had a chance to travel to Louisville, Kentucky, and actually be a speaker and a sponsor at the Meet You in Kentucky event put on by the amazing Casey Compton. It's geared towards group practice owners, and it was seriously a blast. One of the highlights for me actually was meeting my virtual business mentor, Mike Michalowicz, the author of Profit First, Clockwork, and so many other books. He was so nice, and it was a thrill to shake his hand and tell him how he's changed my life and my business. One other thing I got a chance to do was talk to several of the speakers and ask them a few short questions about business, productivity, success, and just the general encouragement that they would share with other small business owners, specifically group practice owners. They had some fantastic answers, and I'm excited to share it with you today. So take a listen and have a fantastic day. What is your name, your business name, and your favorite band from your high school years?
Hi, this is Christy Pennison, and I own Be Inspired Counseling and Consulting. And I also have a podcast, Inspiring Possible. And gosh, my favorite band from high school, I don't know if I had a favorite. I would jam out to everything. I had a really small red car that all of my friends would ride in, and we called it the Bebop. And that's what we do. We'd ride around town and bebop to music. Probably Britney Spears. I mean, if we're really being honest.
What helps you be productive and get things done?
Can I have a definition of what productive means? You know, as a group practice owner, some days seem really productive. It seems like all of my task list gets done. I really like to write out the tasks that are most important that I need to get done because I'm a very scatterbrained individual. So I love to just put it all on a sheet of paper and then figure out what needs to be done right now and focus on that. But there are some days when, like today, I felt like I really had good intentions and I got one thing done. And so I think what helps me be productive is to remind myself that things take time, to time block as much as possible, but to also give myself the flexibility and grace to realize, hey, I'm running a group practice and that is hella hard on some days. And so my productivity may look differently from day to day, but as long as I'm taking the next best step and inching forward, then I've done something.
In your opinion, what are the keys to building a successful business?
The keys, in my opinion, to building a successful business, I can't even say successful, right? Is clarity. I think number one, being very clear on your mission, your vision, your values. I know it seems so rudimentary, but I feel like if that part is missing, there really can be a lot of confusion in how you build a business that is aligned with you. So that is number one. Clarity also of where you're going 10 years from now, 5 years from now, 3 years from now, a year from now, this quarter, and having very set and solid goals that everybody knows what the goals are is key to staying on track and building a business that grows and expands and gets better every day. And then the second part, I think, honestly, is having a rock star team. And I think that goes back to values. If you are clear on your values and you're hiring for value alignment and you have the right people in the right seats, your business can go anywhere, honestly, because it's not just you driving the business. It's people that have the vision that you have, that have bought into the vision and are committed to the vision. And I think with a great team, anything could happen. And then number three, we talk about it. Casey talks about it, and that is systems. The better your systems, the better things just become almost natural and organic and multiplying. And so that's my things. I think clarity, team, and that lovely thing called systems.
What encouraging message would you like to share with the group practice owners at the Meet You in Kentucky conference?
I just want to give a shout out and acknowledge every single person that is here. because the difference that you're making, not only in the lives of the people that you employ, but the lives of the people you serve and the communities you serve, is phenomenal. And I don't think that you get enough credit, because you are the person leading the group. You are the person that's often not being acknowledged for all those things that you do that nobody has a clue that you're doing, because they just see the result of what you've been doing for so long. And I just want to encourage you to continue to take care of you so you can continue to grow and create impact in whatever you choose to do. Because what I believe is that anything is possible, but it requires us to make sure that we are showing up for ourselves so that we can show up for others. The sky's the limit. The impact you can make is limitless. So go out there and make it happen. But don't forget to stop, smell the roses, enjoy life in the process.
Where can people go to learn more about you, your products, and your services?
If you want to find out more about me, you can go over to inspiringpossible.com. Check out the podcast, read a little bit about me, say hello. I just love to hear what people are doing and what they're creating and what they aspire to create. And so link up with me on social media, Inspiring Possible or Christy Pennison. I'd love to hear from you, and I hope you have an amazing conference.
Are you starting or growing a group practice? If so, you should definitely check out my book, The Productive Practice. In the book, I share a simple framework for growing your group practice while working 10 hours less every week. Building a group practice is super hard work. It's easy to burn out in the process, but you shouldn't have to sacrifice your own mental health to make a bigger impact. The book is full of practical ideas on how to improve your productivity, organize your business, and delegate more effectively to your team. Also, there are some excellent bonuses I've added with the purchase. This includes an audiobook version, a special intake optimization training, and a course to help you conquer email overwhelm. Go ahead and visit productivepractice.com to grab your copy today.